I am going to show you how to perform a full factorial experimental design analysis in JMP. So here is the data. There are four independent variables: annual fee, opening fee, initial rate, and long-term interest rate. And these are the response rates. So response rate is the Y variable, and I'm interested in finding out that what is the effect of annual fee, opening fee, initial rate, and long-term rate on the response rate. So by this I can improve the performance of the marketing campaign, and I can select what are the factors which are important from the customer point of view. To do so, go to Analyze, Fit Model, and I'm going to take off everything from here. Yeah, so response rate is the Y variable, and annual fee till long term rate, these are the X variables, so I'm going to add them. Now I'm also interested in their interaction, so annual fee and opening fee interaction, annual fee and initial rate interaction, annual fee and long term rate interaction, then opening fee and initial rate interaction, opening fee and long term rate interaction, and at last initial rate and long term rate interaction. Now here the analysis is the general form of the ANOVA, because we have four factors and I'm just interested in finding out that is there a difference in the response rates whenever the factors and what are the factors which are responsible for the change in the response rate, and within a factor whether changing it from, let's say, current to lower makes any difference. So for that we are going to select effect screening, what we usually do for ANOVA, and then click run. Now you will see this type of output, and here we are interested in finding out that which of the variables are significant here. So here obviously the p-values, wherever the p-value is less than 0.05, those variables are significant. So we can see that annual fee, opening fee, initial rate, long-term rate, they are significant, but the interaction between annual fee and opening fee is also significant. Now what does it mean is that if I want to select the parameters, then I should keep in mind both the annual fee and opening fee simultaneously. I should keep them in mind. So let's decide what are the best parameters to increase the response rates, because then only my marketing campaign will be successful. I will launch the product which meets those options. So first of all, let's start with the annual fee, and we see that annual fee is interacting with opening fee. It is also interacting with the initial rate, but the p-value is not less than 0.05. So all the numbers which are, all the variables which are below annual fee and opening fee, we are going to ignore them. Now how to select the best value of the annual fee keeping in mind the opening fee? For that we need to generate the interaction plot. For that, click on this red triangle, regression, then go to factor profiling and interaction plots. Now you will see these are the interaction plots. So how to read an interaction plot? So whatever is written here, okay, annual fee, you will see it's two levels which it is taking from the data set, current and lower. And on the y-axis this side we have response rate, and on this side we have other factors. So because annual fee versus annual fee, there won't be any plot, so that is why nothing is shown here. So annual fee on x-axis and opening fee. With respect to opening fee, how it is changing? So opening fee has two levels, which is no and yes. So should you charge opening fees or should you not charge opening fees? So if you're not charging opening fee, okay, because this particular row belongs to opening fee. So if you're not charging opening fee and your annual fee is current, this is the expected response rate. And you lower it, keeping in mind, keeping the opening fee as no, your response rate will increase. There is an increase in the response rate. So that means if I keep my annual fee as current, as lower, okay, and opening fee as no, then response rates are increasing. That means this is what customer likes. We can read similar way about this also, that if I am keeping opening fee yes, okay, we are going to charge the opening fee, and annual fee is current, then response rate is lower. And even if I'm decreasing the annual fee, I'm making it lower and keeping the opening fee yes, customers are not interested. As you can see, there is slight increase in the response rate. So what is making the highest increase in the response rate is this point which is annual fee should be lower and opening fee should be no. So I should not charge any opening fee and I should keep my annual fee lower. So for that I'm just going to click here because this is opening fee lower and opening fee no. Now to select other parameters, so we know that initial interest rate makes a difference in the customer choice. So how does it make? For that we can again look at the plots. Since initial rate and long term rate they are not interacting with other variables. There is interaction but it is not significant. So we can just look at these plots which are known as the main effects plot. So here I need not to consider initial rate with some other variable to make some decision like I have done here. So here I can select it easily. So we know that, so this is what the behavior is. If the initial rate is current, then the response rate is lower, but if the initial rate, even if you keep it higher, the response rate is increasing, okay, because this is the plot. And long-term interest rate, if it is high, customers are not liking it, but if it is low, the customers are opting for it. So I can click here and I can set. So this is the response rate, expected response rate as per this model 3.40375. And if I want to launch this type of a scheme, so best way is I should launch a scheme where the annual fee is lower because it makes a significant difference. I should not charge any opening fee, okay, and these two things where we learned from the interaction, because the interaction was significant here. Other interactions are not significant. Now what should be the interest rate? Whatever the current interest rate is, even if we charge higher than that, okay, even if we charge higher than that, then customers are liking it. They don't worry even if the interest rate is higher. But the long-term interest rate, it should be lower. It should be lower, otherwise customers will not like it. So this is how we choose that what are the best significant parameters, and at what level should I select them to improve the performance of any system or any process or any situation like here. So this analysis is known as the general linear model, and it's a generalized way of ANOVA whenever we have more than two factors. Thank you.